Hey friends, it's essentially Jessie. Today I'm talking about my top fragrances for spring. So it has been a minute. I have just still been loving my fall and winter fragrances. Now I am ready to step into spring. Some of these fragrances are going to be like oldies but goodies, things that maybe I haven't worn as much this winter that I'm ready to pull out now. So let's get started. The first one is one that I have recently released a new like single fragrance review on. So Can't Stop Loving You is actually what I wore for Easter. Like, I am loving this. And I went over to my friend Chelsea's house. You guys know her. We've shot some videos together. She is a fellow fragrance lover. Just, she loves fragrances as much as I do. And she was like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. So I think whenever I shot the last video on this, I was like, I'm almost a quarter of the way through. Now I'm like almost a half the way through. This is definitely a repurchase for me. Can't Stop Loving You is a beautiful fragrance. It honestly may get a little heavy. Like, I will probably not wear this as much in summer, which was kind of shocking to me because when I first got this fragrance, I loved it, but I was like, this is gonna be great for spring and summer. And then now, the more I wear it, I'm like, ooh, this could get a little heavy in the summer, like high heat, because where I live, it's really, really warm in the summertime. So I recently did a battle video between Can't Stop Loving You and Love Don't Be Shy, because I feel like, well, you'll just have to watch the video. Anyway, but this is Can't Stop Loving You by Killian. Gorgeous fragrance for the springtime. Next up, one that has really kind of shocked me that I've really been pulling for. This is Holiday by House of Sillage. So it's got the sparkly cap, you know, and when I think of Holiday, it smells like a Christmas tree, like a really bougie Christmas tree with some vanilla in there. I love this fragrance. I don't pull it out as much. Like, I used to put this on my winter list, but it really is a little bit of a lighter fragrance and it is gorgeous this spring. I'm also going to be shooting a video of my top fragrance picks for summer. I'm excited about that. And I'm also shooting a video today. I'm shooting lots of videos today on my Kaoli Yum versus the sugared vanilla with the patchouli in it. Anyway, so you guys will have to be watching for that. I know I've done some shorts on those two fragrances, but anyway, back to holidays. Sorry, I digress. Holiday, this is Holiday by House of Sillage. Mancera also has a Holidays that I really like. It's more coconutty-ish, like summertime. But this is, when I first got this fragrance, I thought, and I do have a full fragrance review on Holiday, but whenever I first picked this fragrance up, I thought, oh, it smells like a Christmas tree. This is going to be great. I've worn this on Christmas before, but I'm going to be rocking this spring. So let me know if you have any of these fragrances. What fragrance are you excited about wearing? What fragrance are you loving in this springtime? It's been like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold where I live, and so I'm just now kind of pulling out my warmer weather fragrances. Next up is a great one. This is Jasmine Rouge. I actually have 2 bottles of this. It's so pretty. If you like jasmine, it's a gorgeous fragrance. It's unisex. Jasmine Rouge is just like, it's just something else. It's so good. Anyway, I didn't really wear this a lot in the winter, and I didn't wear it in the fall because that's when I really bring out my heavy hitters, like my incense and frankincense and myrrh and like all these like heavy cinnamon fragrances. And so now I'm ready to like get back to my like florals. But Jasmine Rouge has really good longevity too. So I always try to pick fragrances that have good longevity because that's what I'm most interested in. Like, I want a fragrance that I can wear and then you know, it stays with me. But I will pop that one in my bag because it's pretty easy to, like, it's not super huge. I do have the bigger, the 100 ml bottle that I keep at home. Okay, next up is Sudbury by Perfumes de Lina. So this fragrance I love. It's like white floral, a little bit of berries, which I'm not a huge berry fan, but when I was thinking of this list, like Delina La Rose, I love that for spring, summer. I'm pretty sure I had that on one of my lists last year, and I'm still wearing it. Like, I wore it a ton 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just kind of got in the mood, and I was wearing that in Gold Coast a ton. Gold Coast by Bond No. 9. But anyway, Sudbury by Parfums de Lina. Ooh, it's just so pretty. I love Meliora too, but Sudbury's just really got me like in a spring type of way. And the bottle's white. I don't know. Their bottles are so pretty. Drop your favorite Parfums de Marly below. Is there one that I don't have that I need? I don't know. Probably not. I feel like I have them all. Have you tried Valleja? That was another thing that I was wanting to ask you guys. Have you tried it? I know that it is really citrus heavy, and I'm not typically like a citrusy person, so I haven't even smelled it yet. Like, I need to go get a sample or something so I can try it out. But drop me a comment below if you smelled it. What did you think? I want to know all the things. Okay, so Sudbury by Parfums de Lina, by Parfums de Lina. Sudbury by Parfums de Marly made my top fragrances for spring. I think I have 8 here. So I have 2 Zergoffs on this list. So I put Herba Pura on here. I love Herba Pura. I let Chelsea borrow this, and I think she bought her own bottle. But this is really loud and proud. So I will not be wearing this in summer. So I really want to get my wears in now. This is like a 1, 2, maybe 3 sprayer if you're going to be outside. Like, I'm going to a wedding and it's outdoors, and I'll probably wear this just because it projects enough to be outdoors. I feel like we're outdoors a lot in spring. But Herba Pura by Zergoff, if you have not smelled this, let me know. Like, let me get your nose on it and let me know. Also, are there any other Zergoff fragrances in these like velvet velour bottles that you love? If there are, drop that in the comment below, in the comment section below, because I really want to add some more Zergoff fragrances to my like collection. The last one I added was Ivory Root, and I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. Anyway, all right, next up I have another Tom Ford. So I have 2 Zergoffs and 2 Tom Fords on this list. So I put Noir Parfum by Tom Ford on this list because I love Black Orchid. I love Black Orchid, but for me, when it rolls around to spring, summer, if I need something sultry, I'm going with Noir Parfum. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's really sophisticated. It's that kulfi that I think it's an Indian dessert. Anyway, but this is just beautiful. I've had this bottle for a couple of years, and I will be wearing this. So like date night in springtime, yes, go for Noir Parfum. I'm loving this. I'm just having a moment with several fragrances right now, kind of like revisiting fragrances that I used to love and wear a lot, and then now I'm testing out so many new fragrances, and I've added so many fragrances to my collection that I'm kind of revisiting some like of my old ones, and I'm in love all over again. So I'm also trying to like declutter. I will have a pretty large declutter video coming. I know you guys love a good declutter. So I'm visiting a lot of my fragrances thinking, do I want to keep this in my collection, or do I want to sell it and buy something else that I really want? So I'm working on my wish list right now. Like, I used to have a wish list and I kind of forgot about it. Anyway, so what's on your wish list? Let me know. Next up is Ylang and Gold by Martine Micallef. This will forever be in my collection. I think I featured Ylang and Gold Nectar in a video recently, and I'm loving them both. I've done a battle video between the 2 of them, and you'll have to check that out, because when on first sniff, it's like, oh yeah, they smell really similar. And then the more you smell them, the more you realize they are very different. Like, Ylang and Gold Nectar is a great flanker for Ylang and Gold, but there are some differences. And at first sniff, I was like, they're not that different. And then the more I smelled them. So go check out that battle video. If you like Ylang and Gold, you will probably love Ylang and Gold Nectar. I mean, I feel like it's a slam dunk. But anyway, Ylang and Gold is just gorgeous. This just screams spring to me. Like, I love wearing this in the winter, but I really love it in the spring because it's not like a beast. And so if you're looking for something really pretty, really delicate, really feminine, like not too delicate, don't get me wrong, but like delicate, feminine, all the things for spring, Ylang and Gold, you cannot go wrong. The last one on this list is also another Zergoff fragrance. It's an oldie but a goodie, and I'm still wearing it and I am still loving it. And that is, sorry, I had to reach a long way. Lira in the Casamarati line. I love this perfume. Nobody's talking about it anymore. Poor Lira, like, she got left in the dust. But anyway, I love this fragrance. I love the packaging. Get the bigger bottle because it's got the really pretty portrait on it. But I love this fragrance. Like I said, nobody's talking about it. And if you're newer to fragrance, like if you've started watching fragrance videos in the last year or two, you may have never even heard of this. It's like I have a full fragrance review on this, like a full single video review dedicated to Lira. It's probably been a year or two ago, but it's like an orange cookie. And I know that kind of might sound weird because I'm not a very fruity dessert person. Like I like chocolate or vanilla or like peanut butter, but this is gorgeous. It's not super orangey. It's not super like zesty. It just got a little bit of orange. Anyway, good. So anyway, you guys, those are my top 8 fragrances for spring. I didn't want to like round it out and make it a full top 10 whatever. I just want to put out the fragrances that I'm excited about wearing now in springtime. So anyway, as always, drop me your scent of the day. What part of the world are you from? Let me know in the comment section below. This is a fun place to discover new fragrances. Please subscribe, click that notification bell. It really helps out my channel and it's totally free and I really appreciate it. I'm so thankful for all of my subscribers. As always, like, wouldn't be here without you guys. So anyway, smell you later.